Fuck does that say Creep Nation?
That's his logo.
That's my logo.
Creep Nation?
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay.
I wonder if I start recording now, my OBS is just say fuck it, this is too much, and just starts just burning my PC and shit. Hopefully it doesn't, because if it does, what the fuck is that?
What's
What?
what?
You hear that in the background?
Yeah, it's
What's the
Abel
background?
snoring, nigga.
Oh,
Oh, it's a. Oh my god, that
Abel's
scared.
passed out already? Isn't it like 4 p.m.?
What you mean already? He's been asleep this whole time.
Oh,
I thought he
I
got
don't
set up or something.
Now, I don't know what possessed him too, but he went to bed at like 6 o'clock this morning. Only him and God knows what he was doing, okay?
Was
Six
he?
o'clock this morning.
God damn.
oh lord. But.
He been asleep this whole time.
oh my god, that chainsaw. Bows to the knees, then crack it like a chainsaw.
What?
That's a song. That's an old ass song, bro. I think it's a Christian song too. Sadly,
Mm-mm.
it's an old
Crack
Christian.
it like a chainsaw?
Mm-hmm.
That don't sound Christian to me.
That's a Christian song?
Yeah, it
Ratchet
was.
Christian?
Yeah,
What type
ratchet
of
Christian
Christian
dude.
cracks it like a chainsaw?
Crank it like a chainsaw. Yeah, bows to the knee, then crank it like a chainsaw or something. I think Family Five is the name of the. I don't know what I'm calling. It was something right
Oh,
there. Oh well.
That sound like Tatiana before Tatiana came out.
It's.
Ain't busting nothing like a chainsaw.
but all right, everybody, thank you for coming through today. This is the podcast about nothing, episode 1. Yay, everybody! Clap, clap, clap. That's good. Uh, today we have the first official episode out. Like always, with me, my co-host, Miss Avery London. How you doing today?
Was Gucci, was Gucci. Uh, Shout out to all the pimps in the back. Hello.
Nice. And also our other co-host, Tatiana. Kablumi.
you ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. Shut up.
but
Some people. Go on.
Bloomy, tell me why we call you Tatiana. Can you explain that
Because
to
you a
us?
hoe. That's why. That's all I got. You a hoe ass. That's it.
Because K4 is a hoe, he calls you Tatiana. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
That does
Mm-hmm.
make sense.
That makes no sense whatsoever, sir.
Okay.
But
I've
if
heard
you
K4 stories before. I know what I'm talking about.
you son of a gun, don't even bring that up right now.
Mm.
We're trying to keep this clean today, sir. This is the
Since
first
when?
since 2 minutes ago.
Big ass Creep Nation logo on the screen.
Hey,
Keep it clean.
let's not talk
Keep
about
shit
this.
taken off a good quarter of the screen.
but people, this is the podcast about nothing. This podcast is literally, the name says it all, is about nothing. We just talk some topics, talk amongst each other, talk to the people on the stream, since we're streaming at the same time live, and people that are listening on either SoundCloud, either on YouTube, either on iTunes, I think, and Anchor. Thank you very much for the listen. Really appreciate it. Subscribe if you can, and if it is available, and just keep out for every single episode coming out from now on, which is going to be every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. uh really appreciate everybody that is watching at the moment, and everybody that else that's lurking. Don't matter, but thank you for coming through. Thank you for listening to the podcast. T-Pan, almost like T-Pain, but we don't want no copyright, so it's called T-Pan, the podcast about
Wow.
nothing. And today, before we get into the topics, I want to let you guys know that Bloomy was late. That's why we are late today. Bloomy was late.
Really?
Hey, yo.
We're gonna talk about this. Bloomy, why you in CP time, man? Come on, bruh. I thought you
I
were
was
better than
there like
this.
a good 5-10 minutes before.
Hold on. It's Black History Month. I can very well let you call him out talking about CT time. We're not doing that.
All
We're not
right,
doing that.
all right. KP time, Kabloomy people time. Is that better?
Yeah. Yeah, do that.
Or Tatiana time? What's up, man? Come on, bro.
I was busy.
What you mean busy? Over here eating a sunflower seed. What's up, man? Come on.
I was busy. Oh, my fault. Let's go. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. You
In
sure
other
about?
words, move on because he was doing something sus.
Mm-hmm. Were you actually busting down, Bloomy? Is that what was happening?
Oh, move on.
ho, ho, shut the up.
It is Sus as hell. But we're gonna move on today. Thank you everybody for coming through. Always retweet and just share the link everybody everywhere else so we can get more people coming through the chat and more people just talking to each other. Let me see. Just doing a little quick checkup on the volumes. Um, Bloomy, can you say something real quick?
Say what?
There,
Just
yeah, that's
what are we
it.
testing?
I see. Just a little quick test on the volumes because I want to make sure that everything is smooth.
Yeah, like is it? Because I know Achilles was saying it was really low last time.
Yeah, and I want just to make sure that everything is sounding okay for people because I do have you pretty loud on Discord, so it might have been
Could it be
on.
my mic settings?
No, I think it might be my settings on OVS that
Mm.
might have put you guys a little bit low. But let's continue to the topics. We got 3 topics today, or more if we can get more out of here. And the first topic of today shall be Gucci. That's all I gotta say. Gucci. Thank you. Oh, let me see. Everybody is slow. Honestly, I'm on max volume, but you're all equal volume, so that's okay. So everybody else is slow, huh? So it might be my OVS. Keep talking, Bloomy.
Test, test, test. Any
Keep
better?
keep saying some dumb shit.
Test, test, test. Any better?
It should be better now. Just let me know in the chat, people watching. Also, if you want to watch this live, this whole Ratchet is live, you can go to the podcast about nothing
I
official
just
on Twitch.
tweeted it from Abel's Twitter.
You
So
you tweeted from Abel's
hopefully the
Twitter.
people should be rolling in.
The people definitely should be rolling. But thank you for coming through, Meanie and my Riri. Really appreciate you guys' support like always. It's improved. Nice. That's all we need. It's because I have you guys' volume all the way up, so it should be good from now on. We'll keep this is the first episode, so it's not gonna be perfect at the moment, but we're gonna fix that up. But let's back to the topic. Today's topic, first topic is Gucci. Is anybody has seen Gucci's freaking new products? Are they still out, Avery? You're the one that has more info on this.
Um, no, they've like taken them off the shelves and stuff, and like they um have come out with this like point plan to have more diversity and inclusivity in the things that they have going on and stuff like that. And my question is this, right? How many times do we have to let these brands get a pass before we be like, you know what? I'm get off that. I'm gonna go spend my money someplace else. Like, there's been countless brands. Like, Gucci is not the first one to do some slick shit like this. Like,
Yeah, there was another company that did something about the shirts of someone.
yeah, like with the monkey shirts. I think that
Yeah,
was H&M.
that was H and
Like,
M. Oh,
like there's all these companies that be on this slick shit. And my thing is there really no one like in the boardroom, no one who's looking at these for approval, saying, you know what? I don't think that's appropriate. Let's not do this. Let's go back to the drawing board with this one. Cause it's just like, are y'all serious? Like no one can see how offensive that is.
okay. So just for people that are watching at the moment, I'm gonna throw the picture out there. Bloomy, you know what we're talking about?
Yeah. Go on. Throw
Okay,
the picture for
like I'm gonna
everyone
throw
on
the
chat.
picture out there so people can see what we're talking about. This is Gucci with what is this? Is this a scarf? Oh, no, turtleneck all the way up like
Yes.
I
So
don't
my
know. Is that
question is
like
this.
a full body top? I don't get it.
What was it supposed to be? Like a ski mask? Is it a turtleneck? And then what is it? Why put this red shit around the mouth? Like, you know what that is.
I should no
And
okay. You think it's only one black person in there just looking at there like you think it's either one two options. Number one, speaking out like what the fuck y'all thinking, or number two, just looking at them like I can't wait for them to shred you to pieces for when you take this out. Like what would you choose if you were the
that's
only one
true.
there? Because you got two options there: either speak out or just keep quiet, just to see them get destroyed by the media.
Nah, I'm gonna speak out. You think it was supposed to be a mask? If
It's
it's supposed to be a mask, then fine. But masks, I feel like if you look up the definition, like masks, majority of the time, actually, well,
because I want to say it's an extended turtleneck. That's
yeah, because that's what it looks like to me. And black people will not be undefeated. The picture next to that was someone being extremely petty. Because if you look, it's a turtleneck with very thin pink lips, as in
yes.
playing white people, like, ooh, y'all ain't got no lips. So that shit was funny to me, but
But look at her face too. Look how she's looking sideways, like you know this is fucked. Look,
exactly
look,
because
look at that shit.
sometimes, like when they go low, you just gotta meet them where they at and kick them in their nuts. Like
Look at her.
exactly.
Like her look just tells me, you know, damn well this shit is fucked up. But I'm getting paid.
Isn't that a part of the Katy Perry line? Fat, maybe,
Ooh.
Minnie, because I did see those shoes on Instagram too. So Katy Perry has some shoes that'll probably go great with this racist ass turtleneck because it has like the same popping red lips. It comes in a black pair and a tan pair, like the other turtleneck, with these crazy ass eyes, and they some little slip on moo shoes. Like, bitches, don't nobody want to buy that. Who's wearing that? And you think because you slap your name on it and it costs hundred and something dollars that shit is all good? No, like nobody wants that. I'd rather rock dollar Chinese slippers from the corner store. Like, get the fuck out of here.
God
Flip flops.
damn, but
Yeah,
Bloomy, what are
yeah.
your thoughts on this though?
I like you said, I don't know how it got past like just trial and error. Like who looked at this and was like, yeah, okay, this is fine. Let's put it out. Like I think it. I don't know. I don't know. The whole thing is just fuckery to me.
What would you do if they bring this shit up to your desk and tell you we need confirmation for this to go out to the public? Like we need your approval for this to go out to the public. What would you do?
I gotta check if everyone else said okay, because if this passed everyone in the company, and I'm the last door to saying yes or no, I gotta leave this company because clearly everyone else is just not thinking. Because
In that
that's
very
fine with
moment,
me.
I would have had the longest Black History lesson. It would have been it would have been like watching Roots. I would have been went back from like the beginning of time because because clearly I don't know history. Like I would have went on a whole tangent. Okay,
This shit just goes back to the old cartoons, the sample lips from the old cartoons, because you know Disney back in the day used to do some shady shit.
but then she got the nerve to have on them rapey old like porn glasses, looking in the camera like, yeah, like I want to know who the fuck this model is. And if she seen that and was like, I'm so down to put that on, like, I want to know her personal values and beliefs. I need to know who she is. That's what I'm concerned about. Who the fuck is she?
She probably
Yeah.
was just desperate to make it through anything.
Now the thing
Model
is,
life ain't easy.
for the listeners out there, the people that are not watching the podcast alive, they have a white chick with the black sweater and the red lips, and they got a black chick with the white sweater and the small ass pink lips. What are
Also,
you getting at with this fucking model? Come
why
on, man.
doesn't one of them have a gap for the mouth? That's so
Yeah,
like
why the other one doesn't have a gap in the mouth? Like, does that mean like
Because it's not a real product. Like it's supposed to be a parody of what they did. Like, oh, y'all want to
I see. So it was just a
shade
play
us
on
type of
parody. I
thing.
misunderstood.
Yeah, it's just fuckery. Like that's not a real product.
I was
No, I
like,
assumed it wasn't real, but fucking,
but
I was just
still,
never
man.
mind. Doesn't matter.
Why would you put
That's
this
still
in the
fuckery,
internet,
though.
man? Well, the internet is free. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, I guess. And but I want to listen from the people themselves. People from you, if you want to let us know what the fuck you guys think about this topic, you can always reach us at K4DN on Twitter and let us know what the hell y'all think about this. And just let me know about that. Jesus, the chainsaw in the background. This is going to be amazing. This is so freaking cool. Jesus Christ. Also, it is at this point, I forgot to tell people that it is at this point February the 17th, the date that just passed by. What is it, Bloomy? I know you know what it is.
National Side Chick Day.
That's Come on, Bloomy.
Wow.
I thought you
No,
as
seriously. Yesterday was National Side Chick Day. No,
no, no,
That
it
is
no.
was
not a
Friday.
natural thing.
Yeah,
It was Friday because Thursday was Valentine's Day, so you got to do everything with your main one on Valentine's Day, and then the day after is when the side chicks get their stuff. So there you go.
ooh.
That's not a
So,
real thing.
so how do you know about this, Bloomy? Like, can you tell us what happened in your
I
life?
didn't even know that was real. That's fuckery.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Come on.
God damn it. National Side
Dax,
Chick
DB
Day.
Dax, thank you for the host. Really appreciate it. Hopefully, you enjoyed the podcast today. Really
God damn,
appreciate
it's
it.
actually real. February 15th. I'm upset.
Oh, yeah, you
Got
googled
your
it.
ass.
You googled it.
Got your ass. Got your ass.
That's fuckery.
Got your ass. Got your
So,
ass.
as the spokesperson for National Side Chick Day, Bloomy,
I
can you
ain't the
tell me?
spokesperson for shit. I never knew it existed until 2 minutes ago. Like, get out of here.
You know you Bruce Wayne up in this bitch. You Bruce Wayne in the dead and the night Batman thought ass. Like, come
I
on,
ain't
man.
even Bruce nothing.
Oh
I'm
no,
broke and trifling, nigga. Get out of here.
nigga, we
But
know you trifling, but
you always trifle, man. Come on, let's be honest. But on the topic of love and shit like that, I would ask you. Oh my God, the chainsaw! I get distracted. I'm sorry, but I just want to talk about love today. We're gonna talk about what would you do if your loved one gave you something. Would you accept it with love? It doesn't matter if it was something that you didn't want or specifically asked for. Would you be happy with what your significant other would give you on Valentine's Day? Would you, Mr. Bloomy?
Yeah. I mean, so long as it's from the heart, yeah, sure.
What if she gives you a strap on though? Like,
good question because it's
Strap
from
on.
her heart,
yeah,
right?
it's from
A
her
strap
heart.
on?
Yeah,
She she wants
What
to try.
strap on comes from
She
the heart?
wants to try some new things with you. She's
yeah.
like, you know what? I feel like we're such in a good place. We love each other. Our sex life and stuff is bomb. I want to try something new. I got this for us, baby. Let's go.
That's not for
Now,
us.
now what?
That's not for us.
That's for
You said
us.
it. You said as long as it's from the heart.
Yeah,
So now what?
that
Now
That's
came from
what?
the
not from the
heart.
heart.
That
I
came
don't
from
know
the heart.
what's that from.
She
That's
put
from
a heart
Satan's
on
heart. I don't
it.
care what it's from.
She put it on the bed and made a heart out of like little chocolate candies and stuff. Now
Yeah.
what?
She even gave you the loop like, oh baby, this is for you. Nah, this is for you, baby.
Well, then it looks like I'm embracing National Side Chick Day because I'm leaving this one.
I mean, you are the spokesperson, so you know, you never know.
Right.
But it's
There's
for
no
them.
way you getting a strap on from the heart. I
Okay,
don't
look,
care
look,
what
look,
you
look, look,
say.
look, look. What if she gave it to you, right? But
All
she
right.
wanted you to use it on her.
Why do I need to
Ooh.
use a strap on her?
Exactly.
Double penetrate me, you know?
Question. What is she trying to say to you?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here.
That strap on is 18 inches. She trying to tell you something.
Catch those subliminals.
Baby, I still
That's the
love you,
case. I
but you
am
know.
learning too much about my spouse too fast, and I need to go.
She said, "This shit is a cave, honey, and you ain't filling it up."
Oh!
Wow.
You haven't reached the back cave yet, fam? You're still in the entrance?
Get out.
Sis said, "I gotta feel this in my tonsils." Okay.
No!
Jesus Christ.
The strap on got spikes and fucking rubbery, like, bumps in it, too. I need
Ew,
that.
ew, ew,
I need that
ew,
shit
In
to
that
scratch.
case, I'm learning too much. Like, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
But what about you, Avery? If someone gave you something from the, even though it wasn't something that you asked for, but it came from the heart, would you still accept it?
This is
Mm-hmm.
this is a trick question for me because I feel like me and Abel been together too fucking long, and I feel like even if I was like, "Oh, I don't want this shit," like it would still be seen as a joke. Of course, I'm gonna accept whatever he gives me. Like it's whatever. Like I'm not hung up on gifts for Valentine's Day. Like give me gifts, like because I woke up this morning and like didn't slap you or something. Like like give me gifts for like just a regular day. Like today's Tuesday. Here's some flowers. Like Valentine, when you've been with someone for like dumb long, Valentine's Day really don't mean shit. It's just another day. Like, okay.
Yeah.
That is definitely true. But you might be wondering, why am I asking all these questions? Well, because Twitter.
Because you was lonely on Valentine's Day.
Well, I was lonely on Valentine's Day, but we're not gonna talk about that today. We're gonna continue. We're gonna move
Yeah.
on and talk about Twitter giving us some good ass moments. Now, if you're watching right now, you're gonna get a treat because there's a video floating around that Avery, thank you very much for the video. Really appreciate it. And we all gonna stay here and watch it so you guys can watch it with us too, so you get some context out of this shit. And the video in question is as follows.
Ask for. I only what the fuck? These I didn't ask for these. What the fuck is this shit?
I could have kept my motherfucking money.
I said booty shorts. These is not no fucking booty shorts.
You know
I don't want none of this shit. This is not the fuck. I ain't asked for none of this shit. I ain't asked for none of this shit. The fuck? Goofy as hell. This is not the fuck I asked for. Damn. One simple thing I said. All I wanted was a fucking Pandora fucking chain, the earrings, and a fucking ring. That's all I wanted. You come bringing all this unnecessary goofy ass shit. I didn't want this shit.
Now, if you just came back to hearing that, what the fuck, y'all? What the fuck happened there? Let's be honest.
Right.
Like, okay, okay. Let's go step by step. At the end of the video, she say, "I asked for one thing," and then she
And
named
then
like
she
20.
proceeds to name 3.
Yeah, like
All I wanted was a Pandora bracelet, the earrings, and a ring. Like, sis, calm down. You should be glad with that fucking attitude you got anything with your little stink ass.
Ah. Bloomy, how do you feel if somebody tell you like that, bro? Like, come on.
Once again, I just gotta embrace National Side Chick Day at that point. That's fucking ridiculous.
You would really leave her?
Really, Bloomy,
Dead eyes.
Bloomy. Come on, think about it. Think
you
about the
want?
answer.
No, yeah, hell yeah. Because if I go and I'm getting a gift for you, and I don't care how simple it was, you want these things, and I go and I'm looking for these things, and for whatever reason I can't get them, for like they're sold out or whatever, and they're not gonna come before the day, and I'm just like, I still want to get you a gift. I don't want to be like, yo, they're all on hold because they're like the minute you told me about them, they'd already been sold out, and I go
Right.
and get you something else that's around on par to those, but maybe not exactly the same. And you're just gonna tear my ass a new one? And like, no, I'm
Minnie saying something very interesting. Her demands were simple. He ain't listen. He's stupid. He bought her Victoria's Secrets. He got that for himself.
No, no, no. She asked for
That's
booty
an
shorts.
interesting perspective because I feel like when bitches go to Victoria's Secret, they buying panties and bras because they want to feel good,
Yeah.
not because necessarily they putting it on for some man.
Yeah, and also
And
she
which
asked her specifically for booty shorts, and so that's her that she wants those stuff, I guess.
and what you mean her demands was simple? What the fuck did she get him for Valentine's Day? Like
Yeah.
this is the problem sometimes that I have with young women and their mentality. Like if you're in a relationship with someone, that shit goes both ways. I understand, that traditional male roles, um, he's supposed to take care of this and take care of that. And that's fine and everything. But you can't want to be independent and do this, that, and the third and don't do shit for your man. Like, that's not the way it goes. He's not your father, he's your man. So treat him as such.
Yeah, and I still don't get the freak out of, although you didn't get what you wanted, you got something regardless. Would you rather get something or nothing? Like, at all? Will you get more mad if you got nothing at all on
I
Valentine's
have
Day?
no problem getting nothing. Are my bills paid? Is there food in my fridge? Are my lights on? Like, there's shit way more important than getting a balloon or some little candies or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but I'm saying if on this situation on the video that we just watched, uh, like she got mad because she didn't get what she specifically wanted, but she got something regardless. So,
I
is
don't
that
know.
is
Because
that
if
wrong?
all right. So Minnie's saying that it was the wrong, like he got it for her, but like what was in there? Because I never got a grasp of what was in the bag. It was some Victoria's. Was it Victoria's Secret booty shorts, and
It's
he just tried to
Victoria's
get a different
Secret.
one?
No, it looked like Victoria's Secret underwear, some shoes, some other stuff. I don't know if she went about it wrong, but if he asked her what she wanted and got the wrong thing, he messed up. Not necessarily because like if Bloomy said like we don't know what happened before this or whatever the case. What if what she wanted was sold out? What if in real life he just didn't have the money to get all of that and he got what he could?
Yeah, all these are variables that we don't know. All these facts that we don't know, the background we don't know. So we can't specifically call him up for buying the wrong stuff, but at the same time,
I
we can.
commend him for not rocking her fucking jaw.
He
I'm
was
not
done. You
gonna.
saw the video. He was just
calling
done.
him calling him goofy and shit, bitch. You goofy. You the one out here on the internet that look dumb and ungrateful. You goofy.
You like Bloomy, but not. It's just weird that like okay the way he act was pretty cool. He just like I ain't gonna be mad. It's not even worth it to get mad. I should have kept my money, but uh and she was the one that overacted with her reaction was a little bit too much, a little bit too over the top. What do you think about Bloom?
Like
Damn.
it's no, it's exactly like you're saying. It's just fuckery. Like it's just like I understand if it was like, like he purposely just didn't want to buy this shit, so he went and got. If it was literally shit for himself, like he went and got her she asked for booty shorts and like a bracelet, and he went and got her lingerie. I'd be like, all right, that's fucking around. But if he actually tried and he went and was like, I think she'll like this, and here's
Hmm.
some shoes I think she'll like as substitute, and like he gets this reaction, bro. I'm not. That's a hell no if I've ever seen it. I'm not like
That's a
it's just
hell
Valentine's
no.
Day. On top of that, it's not your birthday or anything special. It's just Valentine's Day. Like nigga, normal people are getting you flowers and chocolate. That's it, and that's a day. Flowers, chocolate, and a bear. That's a day. That's a gift, and that's it.
We also gotta low key consider that this all might just be for the kiki. Like this shit
You
might not
think
even
so?
be real for real.
You think it's just all stage? I mean, there's always the chance of it just being stage
Yeah,
fuckery.
there's always a chance,
Yeah.
but sadly, this is not an unrealistic scenario. Like this actually does happen. I'm pretty sure it happens around the world. Although it might be fake, this does quite happen. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm the only one that thinks that. Like,
No, I feel like it might be legit, but who knows? It's a 50-50 nowadays. You don't know.
yeah, that is definitely true. But like I said, if you guys got your own opinions about it, you can always tell us on K for the End on Twitter or on Twitch. The podcast about nothing official, T Pan official. Uh, Not because of T Pain, but we're gonna continue. The other topic that we got is not that much of a topic. It's more of a movie trailer that Bloomy posted called Ma. Bloomy, can you explain this to the people? I forgot to download the video. I thought I had it, but can you explain this to the people?
I'm just trying to like Avery because you've seen the trailer before. Like, is it Ma or is it
Yeah.
Ma? What? Because I've never heard them say the name.
They say
It's Ma.
Moss.
No,
It is
they say
just
Ma.
Yeah.
they say Ma.
So yeah.
Okay.
So I guess the movie is centered around like these kids wanted to party. They walk. They randomly see this black woman going into the liquor store. They ask her, can you buy us some liquor? She was hesitant at first. She bought the liquor, goes back to the van and was like, "Oh, y'all don't tell nobody about this. If y'all want to party, I know a great place y'all could party." And she gives them the direction, I guess, to her house. It's low key deep in the woods somewhere, and they up in this black lady house in her basement, like just partying, and
No,
it
that's the
just
worst part. It's not even like a basement. It's like a barn. Like you see the
right,
wooden frame and everything.
right,
It's
right, right,
like
right.
they're out in a farm barn and they're just like, and she's like, y'all can get as loud as you want, just don't
Don't
go into my house.
Right.
And then
Mhm.
they're just like, okay, and they think, well,
And they think it's
I'm not
lit.
gonna
Like,
say they're all
oh,
white people. So yeah, they
of course,
exactly they
yeah.
think they're lit. They're like, this
And
is
Ma is
great.
black.
Yeah, it's actually
Ma's
what's
black.
her name? Octavia Spencer.
Yeah.
She's fucking. I can't remember what else she's in, but she's fucking good. Like just all together. But go
Yeah,
on.
when I watched this trailer, she actually really creeped me out. So like they're using her, barn and stuff for parties. They inviting people. She's partying with them, but it gets creepy because like she got their phone number somehow. She's texting them, video chatting them,
One of their
meeting
earrings
up
is on
with their
her.
parents. Right, like she stole this girl earrings. Like she's all up and through their life. And basically, what it's looking like is she turns into a fucking killer and just starts killing all these kids. Like,
It looks like she becomes full on obsessed, and that's it. That's she's in the
yeah.
Help. That's it. She's in the Help movie from like 9 years ago now, where she's maid back during slavery. Well, not slavery, but during Jim
Oh.
Crow. But yeah, so good fucking. It looks fucking good, and Octavia Spencer fucking
Yeah.
usually kills her role, so I'm dying to see how that's gonna turn out.
What?
She scared me in this though. She like the eyes and stuff she was making looking at the camera, I was like, nah, Shorty crazy for real. Like stop looking in the camera like that, sis, because I'm about to shut this off.
The thing is, like, first of all, freaking mystery fucking band too, like a bunch of white kids on a white van. This is nah, this doesn't look good. Freaking Scooby Doo and shit. But also there was one of the clips that passed by pretty quickly was her sewing a chick's mouth while she was passed the fuck
Hmm.
out. What the fuck, bruh? What kind of shit is it? Like, first of all, can you be knocked the fuck out that you don't feel the pain of someone sewing your mouth shut?
Ugh. I
Like,
mean, I
No,
guess
not that you
so.
can't feel the pain, but there's drugs that can like
That's what I was gonna say. Like she might be
there's
knocked out
drugs
with
that can
something.
paralyze you to where
Muscle
you
relaxers.
can't move.
Yeah, nerve killers, things like that.
Yeah, like strong ass ones to where you can't move, but you still feel everything that's going on.
yeah, and then what does she do to what another kid? Like, she,
She just ran that bitch over. She was in the car, so that nigga said,
She just hit the
boom,
like
boom,
she just
and
kept
kept
going.
moving.
God damn.
yeah,
Like
that
that
was.
ass left him or her in the middle of the street and kept him moving.
Is this any way related to the Get Out movie? Because it
No, I
no.
don't think it's
Nah.
any of the writers or like that. I think this is all on its own.
Yeah, because I saw from the producers of Get Out, I think I saw on the trailer that I say that. So
I to be honest, I don't think that means much.
that don't mean
I want to
much.
say if it's director or writer, that means something. But if it's the producers, I feel like
Yeah.
doesn't the producer just put
That
the
just
money in?
means like cinematography,
Yeah,
like as
cinematography
in
and money wise,
producing.
I thought that was nothing really. I might be
Yeah.
wrong. I'm not into film like that, but I don't know.
Oh, okay. Because I thought it was something. Because she does look like she was part of the maze of the Get Out movie. You know that the one that had spoilers, by the way, at the end. Uh, on Get Out, it seems like she was the mother of them. You remember that maid that say no, no, no? Remember that?
The one that was crying.
Yes, the maid from the Get Out.
Oh
She does seem
boy.
like they are.
Nah, you trying it. Not in Black History Month. Nah, 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 nah.
No, no, no. I'm talking
You
about
trying
that.
it.
I'm not talking about that. Like the way she looks at the camera was the same way that she was looking at.
Oh, I. Oh,
Oh,
I.
okay. Never mind then. Let's move on because I think
Oh, I.
I did something wrong. Never mind. All right. Let's continue then.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, because
How you gonna put her on the screen? I'm devastated.
we're not
Get that
gonna.
bitch off my screen.
Wow.
we're not.
I am
We're
devastated
not
right
gonna talk
now.
about that. But yeah, everybody else
Shenanigans.
just watch the. Just I'm pretty sure you can go to YouTube and just put Ma, and the trailer's gonna be there. And I'm pretty sure everybody's excited
I'll
to
drop
watch
the
this
link. I'll
shit.
drop the link.
I'm
Yeah,
mad that they calling her that, by the way. Like,
Ma.
bitch, what is your real name? I'm not calling you Ma. I have my own mother. Who the fuck are you? What? Ka I mean, not Kabloomy. K4.
What?
What the fuck?
I
Why are
am
you
not.
coming at me?
Nah.
Kablu's gonna get
I
the
said
fucking
I
fire.
said the wrong name. I said the wrong name.
You wound it up and everything. You're like,
God,
cock.
God.
Coming up. No.
Going Super Saiyan and shit, like, ah.
I said the wrong name.
It both starts with K, so
Seriously, get that off my screen. What the fuck is this?
that's Achilles. That's not me.
Achilles, no, nigga, we not doing that. Achilles, we not doing that.
Yeah, Achilles have this gift thing on Twitter. I mean on Twitch, so
Boy,
he can do that. And also, I'm pretty sure people can do that. Also, just get some gifts in
boy.
there. But but yeah, also that's pretty much it on topics. I just wanted to let you guys know that three things, all kinds of fucked up. And Avery came up with a question. There's nobody on the viewer section wanted to post a question. Avery had a question of the day related to some topics at the same time, so you might as well go for it, Avery, and just ask the question.
All right, so my question is this: what is happening to all the stores that we used to fuck with as a kid? Like Toys R Us is gone, and they talking about they about to revamp that or some shit. And it says that the Payless the shoe store is closing more than 2,000 of its stores. Like all these stores are getting like shut
Wow.
down. They leaving. They have filed for bankruptcy a while back, and it's just like shit. Like, is it online purchasing that's just fucking everything up, or what?
I get. I think it is. I think it's just online, just not getting new to the ages. Like I don't like, for example, Paylabs. For example, I don't. Does Paylabs even let you buy stuff online? I've never seen it if they do.
I
I
don't.
don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't think they
Like
do.
I don't think they've been adapting with the times like that. Like
But you ever
Payless,
seen that
which one?
there
It's been
was
going
like
downhill for them since Circuit City, to be
commercial
honest.
where they switched Payless around and try to make it look high end, and so like they changed the name and they changed the prices on the shoes and had people come in and pay like hundreds of dollars for Payless shoes. You ever seen
Oh
that?
yes, I seen that little thing. It wasn't that just a
I
marketing
actually
ploy?
didn't see
I
that.
thought I thought that was them like trying to, like switch the shit up, and they was on a upward trajectory, and now they talking about nah, like we're closing.
They were kind of on the come up and shit. Nah, it wasn't.
Yeah, I thought they was on the come up with they shit. Like, if you could fool people like that and make them think that your shit is worth hundreds of dollars, like this girl bought a pair of booties that was like $800 or some shit, and then they was like, oh yeah, this is actually Payless. They was like, what?
Yeah, it was. I think it was someone else, not them. Like specifically them doing that. It was like I want to say some kind of test or something like that someone that or a prank that someone did correlating all of that, but it wasn't them. Although I wish it was them, so that way they could adapt into the that would have put their name out there.
No,
Like
it was them.
it was them.
Yep, because I see the video right here. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, son.
Okay, I'm just okay. Never mind. I'm wrong.
I got it, bro.
You
I got
got
it,
it.
bro.
All right. So it
Yeah.
was definitely them. But
It was them.
what are they gonna do then? Like, what can they do to adapt? Like, go online shopping now?
It's
I
too late for
don't.
that.
Or is
I
it
It's
too
Yeah, I was
definitely
about
late?
to say
done.
like there's no. I don't think
Yeah,
there's
booting up
any
online shopping is like,
type of
unless if they're
coming
gonna
back now.
shut down all Paylesses, hold some sort of like warehouse, and then you can still buy online. Like it's no, chances are they're gonna liquidate their stock, whatever they have, and the rest goes on Amazon or eBay or whatever, and they'll start selling off of that. But no, I think Payless is dead unless if they completely rebrand it. That's pretty much it. Like
Hmm.
there's nothing else on it. Like it's just they just didn't adapt with the times. You don't adapt, you get just cleaned out. It's the same thing happened
Right,
with
get
Circuit
pushed
City.
out.
Oh,
Exactly.
question: Is
Word
Sears
and Radio Shack.
is Sears is
Is
still
Radio Shack dying?
Radio Shack has
Yeah, I
been dead? I
did.
think.
When the last time you seen a Radio Shack? I haven't seen one in I don't know how long.
I'm in New York though, so they're all like you see random shit just once in a while. But I feel like I've seen a Radio Shack recently.
I know
Though I
that
won't lie, I know a
Not
couple that have
I.
shut down.
it might have been a off-brand one, Radio Shook, instead of Radio Shack. So you might have mistaken them.
You're
Like,
right.
let's be honest. But like, is Sears
You
still
might be
up, or
right.
are they like going down too?
Sears is taking
Sears,
hits, but they're still up.
Sears is still around, yeah, but I feel like there's less of them now.
Yeah, because there used to be one right next to my house, but then they closed down, and the one left here is supposed to be shut down next year. Also, like, is every little store that we grew up on just saying fuck it and just liquidating? Like, Toys R Us is the ones that hit me hard.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like for real, that actually hit me hard because I did buy some toys from there when I came here.
Toys R Us used to be up all. Oh man, that's crazy.
I used to
Like,
be
and I
lit.
don't know if you Avery might have seen it, but like, there's the Toys R Us on in Times Square that used to have a fucking no, it used to have a what was
Oh,
it?
I know what you're talking about.
Ferris wheel.
That wheel. Yeah,
Yeah, it used to have a Ferris wheel smack dab in
that
the
was my
middle.
shit. Smack
You
dab in the
can come
middle.
off the
Yup.
bottom and talk to Jeffrey on the bottom, who's just there chilling, waiting for you to do your
Yup.
business.
That shit was litty.
That shit was
That was like
crazy,
the best Toys R Us ever.
Wait,
and
does
I
it
It
have
had
the
like so many floors. Like it
it
like
was insane.
toys on top of toys.
did it
They
did it
they
have
had
that
this own
Ferris wheel
section.
inside?
The Ferris
Yes,
wheel was
the
inside the
Ferris wheel was
Target. That's what I'm
inside.
saying.
Yeah, yeah,
Times Square doesn't fuck
I remember
around.
In
visiting.
in the middle of the store.
Yeah.
Like Barbie had its own section. Like there was
I think
like
Barbie had
that
its
shit
own
was
floor, low key.
crazy.
Like, I think there was a Barbie floor. Like, the entire second floor was just Barbie doll
That shit
shit.
was crazy.
Oh yeah, I
I
did
love
visit
that Toys R
that
Us.
place. That place, yo, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
so it's closed then. Yes, it is.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it closed
fuck.
down.
Yeah,
It's gone
it's
now.
cool.
What is
It's
going
probably
on
like
in
a
Uh-uh.
this
Wall Street
place?
spot.
Don't put Kelly on my screen. Ew.
Right next to your picture too.
Ew. Exactly.
Oh my goodness,
I'm
bro.
of age, but I don't want him nowhere near me. Fuck out of here.
I don't think he wants any of you either, unless you're
Good.
underage.
He might want Bloomy then. He look like he 3 in that picture. His
mm.
little emoticon.
Oh, I'm about to switch your pictures then.
Hi, Brandon.
Let me put let me put Bloomy over here and put you up there. That way Bloomy can be right next to R. Kelly. Go ahead, Achilles. Put R. Kelly again. So,
Wow, just feed him to the wolves.
hey man, I'm just saying like I'm just saying Bloomy looking a little soft right now. Fucking crying. Oh, you, Robert Kelly. Oh man, we going we going with full names.
Yeah,
Robert
call that nigga out.
Robert Kelly. What the hell happened? Is he like? Is he still suing the people that did the?
No, there's
Last
apparently
I heard, he was.
some new charges being brought up on him. Allegedly, there's a new sex tape and all type of shit.
Ooh, and this time is on 60 frames per second, so you can't say that wasn't you,
Listen,
bro.
I'ma
Like,
just need this nigga to just cop a plea and go to jail and get help and just like, come on, dude.
y'all watched the documentaries or not?
I did,
I got halfway.
unfortunately. And then when I was done watching the whole thing, I needed to go take a shower, and so that's what I did.
Well, which one you guys watched? Because there was two. There was a Hulu one and a Netflix one, I think.
For R. Kelly? No,
Yeah.
for Fire.
Oh, for
No,
Fire
no.
were two.
Yeah, R. Kelly only had the one. Surviving R. Kelly.
Oh, okay. Okay, then never mind. I thought there were two, so it was Fire that had both of them. All right.
Yeah, R. Kelly was trying to sue to not have it released, but it got released earlier because of it. And now, last I heard, he was trying to go to Africa. Or
What?
I don't know
So he
what's
can't be
changed.
extradited again?
I think so. No, there's a certain part you go to, they won't extradite you. They just have no.
No laws.
They
Yeah,
don't
they
care
have
now.
no extradition laws, but if you have pending charges, nigga, you're not going anywhere. Like they just can take away your passport and shit, like, and
Oh no,
you
yeah, the judge can, but like that
be
was his last
grounded.
land. I don't know what happened since then. Like he just, as I heard, his sales were going up because of surviving R. Kelly, and then nothing after that, which was
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Wait, isn't
Which is
Akon in
very
Africa
crazy.
too? Like,
Akon's in Africa, but I think Akon just wants to be in Africa.
he.
I don't
Yeah,
think. Yeah, I don't think
build,
he's
he's
running from
building
anything.
No,
something
no,
over
I'm
there.
saying like if R. Kelly goes to Africa, Akon be like, not here, motherfuckers. Get out.
My thing is this,
Oh,
and I don't wish death on nobody, but I'm very, very, very surprised that R. Kelly is still alive. Cause I feel like, God forbid, if I was ever in a situation like that, being from a Caribbean family, like my father's already crazy, and then you mess like with his children, and like he
Take
would
him
have
away.
he would have just killed that nigga, like plain and simple. Like I'm
Yeah,
very surprised. Like
I'm surprised.
as many black children and other type of children, as many allegations and all the family members and everything that has been brought out and said and happened, I'm really surprised that he's still alive. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
What's
I'm very surprised.
what surprised me the most was that people were that they were, I want to say, surprised that R. Kelly did all this. Like, bro, we knew this for a long ass time.
I think nobody took it seriously. Nobody thought it was real. They were just like,
Really?
oh,
But my question is, why wouldn't you take that seriously? You think these kids is out here just lying?
because it was like, because the first case is what ruined it for everyone, you know. So the first case
Right.
happened. There was the tape, the video, and then the family was like, "Yo, that's not her." She came out, "Yo, that's not me." Like it just looked like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
niggas are just trying R. Kelly. Whatever. Then he came out. Ignition was dropping all that stuff. Ignition made niggas forget a lot of things. Like Ignition was good. Ignition is good. Anyway, all of that stuff happening, I think it's just like brushed to the back. So now when you hear it, it's just like, I don't believe that shit. Like it's the same thing with when they said Michael Jackson was touching kids. It was just like, Thriller? I don't know about that.
Also, there are rumors that there's gonna be another documentary about Michael Jackson. I think it's called
Another
I
one.
think it's called Dreamland too, or oh no,
I, s-
Neverland. Yeah, Neverland.
I
The man's dead. Let him
Neverland. Yeah.
rest. Like, god damn.
Yeah, it's that's
Y'all
the name
lucky
of it.
Abel is not awake, because we was talking about this the other day, and this nigga loves Michael Jackson. He got very passionate.
Do you really?
He
I
was
almost want
like,
to wake him
no,
up.
no,
God
seriously, like
damn.
he rides or die for Michael Jackson. Like you cannot have a conversation about Michael and not have his input.
The thing is, we all grew up in Michael. That's the thing. Like,
Like if you talk about like the kid molesting stuff, he'll be like, you know why that's not true? Because they came out and then they killed themselves after they said that they lied, and they like he know the whole history, the backstory. Like you would have thought he was there with Michael when all this happened. He got so much information. It's crazy.
yeah.
God damn.
Well,
Aw.
people are just
I'm
bringing.
just saying, oh,
Like, you don't see people passionate about much. Like, that's nice.
that's true.
Don't take it like that.
I'm gonna take it like how I'm gonna take it.
It's
That's true.
trifling.
No,
That's true.
no comment. All right, so.
Games and Michael. That's about it.
Oh, oh, that hurt me. Holy crap. Brandon, get the fuck, get Bill Cosby out of here.
Brandon.
Why is there a Bill Cosby?
Ew.
Oh no, Achilles, get out of here with Bill Cosby.
Jeez.
All right, y'all. Thank you, everybody. I think that's gonna be the end of this episode. Episode numero uno, number one.
Hold on. I got a question that I want the folks to marinate for next time.
Ooh, go ahead, lay it on the
So
people.
it says Nickelodeon is gonna revive all that, right? And Keenan Thompson is gonna be the executive producer. So my question is, if you would revamp any show from your childhood, what show would it be and why?
That's a good ass question. That is a great ass question. But we're gonna let people marinate on that. Bloomy, don't say nothing because I know you
Hey,
asked.
all that.
Because I know your bitch
leave
ass is gonna
leave
say
that up
something.
there, Achilles.
But we're gonna leave
Next
that
week.
next week. Hopefully I can see you guys next week. Really appreciate you guys' support on Twitch right now, and whoever's listening to this on the audio, really appreciate you guys' support. Like always, if you wanna just reach out to me, you can reach out to me at K4DN on Twitter, or you can just find me on Twitch at the podcast about nothing official or T-Pan official. You'll find the Twitch. You can subscribe or follow. That way you can know, because we do this podcast every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Avery, you want to say your goodbyes and tell people where they can find you?
Bye, people. You can find me right here because I don't do social media.
That little giggle at the end.
How about your
But
Instagram? I thought you were posting stuff there now. And the
Um,
snaps.
stop stalking me.
Ooh.
You
Ooh.
followed me.
Ooh.
Stop stalking me.
Ooh.
Stop stalking me. Word. Y'all want to follow my Snapchat? That would be litty.
People
My
still use
Snapchat.
Snapchat?
What you
Yeah,
mean
what do you
still
mean
use?
people use Snapchat? Yeah, of course.
Oh, I don't know. That's that.
My Snapchat name is Avery London. Follow the kid.
All right, appreciate it. Now, Blue Me, when I say you goodbyes to the people and you want to tell them where can they find you?
Goodbye, people. Yeah, I'm supposed to start streaming eventually again. You can find me there. I ain't got nothing else. That's pretty much it.
What about your Instagram? Come on, man.
I, I post there like every other week or month. Like,
Mm.
randomly, I'll be feeling myself in a suit and be like, all right, put it on Instagram.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
He
yeah.
be feeling himself. Okay.
Because nobody else
In a
wanted to feel
in a
him.
suit. Okay.
Get
Suit and tie.
out.
You be on your suit and tie shit. Okay.
Avery is because nobody else wants to feel him.
Really?
Oh.
Mm,
And that's it for today. Thank you, everybody, for
Hey, Paul,
coming.
didn't you say you was alone on Valentine's Day?
I was, yeah. I was definitely alone.
Wow. Okay. I guess
Yep.
ain't nobody trying to fill up on you neither, huh?
Nope. And I'm glad.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you everybody for coming through. Really appreciate it. Follow us and just share this link with everybody else. Let everybody else know next time that we're on. That way we can get more people and we can get more conversations. Appreciate it. See you guys until next time. Bye.